Alright, y'all, it's Monday and we about to get started right now. About to get into prospecting. It's a new month. We want to flip the calendar over. It's July. And we want to start this thing off on a solid note. Early bird get the worm. So it's in the morning right now. We about to get going. A lot of properties expire every first of the month from the previous month. So we about to get right into it. And we'll see how things go. Let's get started. Three rings. On to the next. Looking for no's, y'all. We need a lot of no's. I need somebody to tell me no. That's what I want to hear right now. I know most people go out looking for yeses. We go out looking for no's. Ain't scared of rejection, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You not Jonathan, sir? Okay. Got it. Alright, sir. Jonathan is the man today. That's why everybody's calling him. I got it. Wrong number. We're 1 hour in. Just a couple contacts. Well, I spoke to more people, but I don't count those. Like the wrong numbers, I don't count them as contacts. I write down how many people I speak to per hour. There's pretty much is the law of averages. Based on the number of contacts you have, you end up getting deals on that. But the people with wrong numbers, I don't write those as contacts. Contacts to me are people that are interested in real estate, whether they are or not. When I speak to the owner, I consider that a contact. But if it's just the wrong number, I don't write those down. And I, try to track how many total. Hello? Yes, sir. I was hoping to speak to you, please. Yes, my name is Raymond. I'm a local realtor. I was hoping to ask you a quick question about the home for sale. Would that be okay? Right. So we contacted that number. Yeah, but I try to track them down, like how many contacts I get per day, how many convert into leads, how many listing appointments. There's I don't want to say a formula, but there's just an average of, based on how many people you speak to, you get X amount of listing appointments. So it's all a numbers game, really. What I'm trying to get better at now is I call pretty much a certain radius in Maryland. But now that I got deals in the pipeline and things like that, as I still call everybody, but I narrow down my search to my local area. So anybody here that I see that's in my local area, I transfer them to a separate folder. And I'm going to focus a little bit more. It saves me driving because, I got a couple listings. One is an hour drive away, one is about an hour and a half drive away. Then I had one that was about 45 minutes or an hour drive towards the Eastern Shore of the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. That one sold, but it's like, I want to keep it closer. When you try to get going, beggars can't be choosers. You just take what you get. But as now that you're getting deals, you can be a little bit more picky. I try, unless I know the person, I try not to go below a certain dollar amount on a listing. At the same time, I don't try to go for the super luxury properties. That's not my area of expertise just yet, so I don't even bother with those. I keep my price point about $1 million to, that's the wrong number, about $1 million to like, I could do 300,000 and above, you know, million, 1.5, reasonable. I don't want to chase the luxury market just yet. You don't want to be a jack of all trades, that's all I'm saying. You know, for instance, I know a buyer that's looking at something high end, I service them all day, but as far as the listings, I want to narrow it down to a certain price point, a certain neighborhood, and then grow from there. You know, you can be an expert in relocation market. You can be an expert in condos. Some people are experts in rental properties. Everybody has their thing. So just being all over the place is really not good. You don't get better at something if you're chasing a million different things. So in order to get really good at what I'm doing, I want to bring it down to my neighborhood that I service and farm, and then grow from there. But in the meanwhile, I'm calling everybody in a wider radius. But as I go through the list of expireds in this wide radius, I separate the ones closer, and I kind of hone in on those. All right, yeah, we just dialing. Gonna go for another 50 minutes. That means I got my first 2 hours of dialing in, but I have a lot of admin stuff to do. I'm hoping to hear back from a seller. We submitted an offer. I submitted it yesterday for $550,000 on a house. I think we're going to get it. She's expecting multiple offers, but we're the first offer with $10,000 over. My buyer is going to put a lot down, so she knows if she signs with us, it's a done deal. She's going to close. And I kind of let her know, a bird in hand is worth two in the bush. You don't want to wait for a higher offer. She was just under contract and that person backed away. Now you got a sure thing here. Just take it, and it's even $10,000 over your asking price. So I think I wrote a really good offer, even in the email, and I talked to the listing agent a few times. But the bottom line is she's gonna want what's best for her client. But I think what's best for your client is $10,000 over the asking price, not too many contingencies, and also somebody that's way overqualified for that property, and they're putting a chunk of money down, letting you know they're a serious buyer. You know, so she texted me this morning saying she's reviewing the offer, sending it to the seller, and she'll get back to me. So I think we're going to put another house under contract today. Don't have any Zillow leads just yet. Just got a lot of admin stuff to do that I couldn't get done over the weekend because some businesses are closed, like lenders, title companies are closed. But I got some stuff to service with some clients. But I want to wake up. Early bird gets the worm. First thing, I target the newly expired. Especially the first day of the month, you get a ton of expires. Today we had almost 160 listings that expired. One of mine was going to expire yesterday and would have been on this list. But based on the service I provided to the customer, she re-signed with me and extended it for a month. And we may have a couple people interested. That's why she also re-signed. We're already talking to a few potential buyers. You don't want the listing to expire and one of these people, by the time you re-sign, they look for something else. So we kept it going. I thank God for that. Yeah, so it's pretty good right now. It's summertime. Things are heating up. But you got to get up, hit the dialer. I'm going to do about 3 hours of admin. Then I get back on the dialer later on in the day. Unless I get like a Zillow lead requesting a showing or something. I'm going to get back on the dialer and for another 3 hours. So I might do 5 hours of cold calling a day. So this is the daughter. And that lady, mother has passed away. And the home is under contract anyway, so under contract. I don't know why I made this list, so you just want to leave a note. Just take that name off. Keep calling. So this is Raymond. I'm a local realtor. I was hoping to ask you a quick question about the home for sale. Would that be okay? Okay. I saw it came off the market. You still staying with the same agent? Okay, understood. Thank you very much, sir. Expired, but he's staying with the same agent. Already signed. You just leave those alone legally. You're not supposed to solicit a client once they tell you they have an agent. So, but that is a conversation. That's another note. You write that down, and that's what we want to look for. It's all the law of averages. You know, a good place to be is between 9 to 11 contacts an hour. I'm 30 minutes in. Only spoke to 2 people so far, so not so good, not that productive. But I'm doing the work. People ain't picking up the phone. It is what it is. So I'm not distracted. I'm not all over the place. I'm locked in. I'm doing what I'm supposed to. But sometimes, people don't pick up. So you can't get any yeses or nos if people don't answer. So you just got to do what you do and let the chips fall where they may. When you get good at cold calling, is when somebody spaz out on you on the phone, go off, and it doesn't even fade you. Don't phase you at all. That's when you know you're good. Hello, I was hoping to speak to Audrey, please. Oh, sorry. Sound like somebody I know. Anyway, yeah, you're gonna get those really nasty pickups that will give you when it just rolls off your back like water on a duck. Man, you know you there. That's the stuff that drives people away from cold calling right there. But that's beautiful to me. I laugh. I really, it's just I like to keep it professional. But I don't even phase me. The guy talked to me like I've been talking to him for 10 years, and the first time I'm ever calling you, dude. What the hell are you talking about? You see? Who's that? That's the wrong number. Delete that number. Yeah. So sometimes you see where they're coming from too. Maybe a lot of people have been calling him. And don't take it personally. That's what you look for. You look for the nose. Almost there. I think I got 6 more contacts, maybe 4 numbers each. So maybe 24 more numbers to call. It's past 12. I'm gonna go a little over 12. It's going to stop at 12 p.m. Started a little late this morning, but I've done about 2 hours. Yeah, so it's 12:05. Dialed 120 people, but each contact has let's say an average of 4 phone numbers. So we're looking at maybe 480 calls made in 2 hours. Not that many contacts at all. I mean, I spoke with maybe 50 people, but actual potential clients, only 4. That's on the low end. but it's a Monday. You know, people just got to the office. We're gonna do a little dial session a little later at 3 p.m. So right now I got a lot of admin stuff to do. We're gonna take care of that and get back to this a little later.